Hello race fans, and welcome once again to the Twisted Chassis Truck Series. It's season 3, round number 12, the Dawg Motorsports 200, coming to you live here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay folks, we're back to regular season racing. We had the All-Star race last week. Now we're back to our first points race after that. So let's get the show on the road here, and let's give a shout out to our sponsors as always. Thank them for their support. That would be Aquatic Express Pool Service, Checkered Flag Books, Williams Performance Garage, The Winning Bid Die-Cast Auctions, Sonic Graphic Design, and SRM Design, the official paint shop of Rice Motorsports TV. Now, we showed the points last week. Of course, it was not an official race, so the points are still the same. Let's go ahead and bring those up for you there. Now, Blake Roebuck, he's got a lead there over Matt Hayden, about 45 points there. Nathan Cogdell in the third spot, Rusty Modesty fourth, Caleb Clonard in that fifth position, Mark Beverly sixth. Brett Summers moves up. He had moved up into the seventh position week before last, bumping Harold Rothery down to the eighth spot. Jordan Stencil ninth, and Ashley Ellison Jr. Moves up into that top 10 position in the 10th position. Look on down the order there and see where your favorite driver is in the standings. Now we have I think we're just getting ready to switch over to qualifying. Yep, about 10 seconds away here. And checkered flag should be coming out any moment now. Checkered flag is in the air. So now we'll watch them roll over. Regular season racing, we had an all-star racing last week. Now we're back to points racing after that. So let's get the show. Okay, clock is running here. Let's see who we got out on track there. I think I see Mark Beverly. He's already, well, he looks like he's getting ready to get going. Yeah, there he is. He's just taking off now. So he'll have to go all the way around and get up to speed. Let's see, Brett Summers already on track. Looks like he's making his way down the back shot. I think he's already started his first qualifying run here. Jimmy Fitzmaurice also out on track. So yeah, see, there's the 45 Harold Rothery. Let's see. Number 5 there, Matt Hayden in the P2 position in the standings. There's your points leader, Blake Roebuck, just leaving pit road. Get up to speed there. Looks like we got about good sized field out here tonight, and we do have a few. Let's see, where's Caleb at? He's not out on track just yet. Blake Roebuck, he's already on track, and we do have we've got some webcams tonight, so we'll be bringing those on board later on. See, anybody got any lap times yet? And, you know, it's a big place. It takes a while to get around here. And see if anybody's got any times on the board. These guys are all making their way down the backstretch there. See, where's Brett Summers? Does he have a time yet? And crossing the strike now. I think this will be his first qualifying hot lap there. Provisional pole 54.041. And I'm not sure who else we saw. Who was one of the first guys we saw go out? Let's see, find somebody else that's already been around. I don't think it was Jordan Stencil. There's the 99 Ron Walters. He's making his way around. How about Matt Hayden? Does he have time on the board? Yes, he does. He's taking over that provisional pole, 53.940. Right behind them there, Rusty Modesty in the second position now with a 53.947. More times on the board here, Alan Martin, P6 at the moment, 54.249. Let's see if he improves on that time as he crosses the stripe. P8, did he improve his time? Yes, he did. Well, he improved his time, but not the position. 54.195. Oh, he just got bumped by somebody down the 9th spot, and not sure who bumped him there. Nathan Cogno, currently P4, 53.958 for the number 00. Boy, Blake Robach on provisional pole, 53.846. And boy, he just got bumped by Caleb Clenard, 53.835. I think that might have been Caleb's first hot lap there. Making his way down the back stretch. And who knows, he may have that pole position sewn up here. He'll be looking to try to improve on it here. Making his way through the final turn. Trying to improve on a 53.835. As it comes to the line, does he move up a little quicker? And unfortunately, he does not. But right now, he is still on that provisional pole. And so that's just about it for qualifying. We'll go ahead and take a moment and hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the Twisted Chassis Truck Series. It's the Bad Dawg Motorsports 200 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
Hi, I am Victoria Hall, and I run Checkered Flag Books. We have books for all ages and stages, learning new things such as potty training, and learning yoga and keeping your body healthy. We have books on how to control our emotions and how to be kind and learn table manners. We have books for all ages, from pregnancy to newborn to young students to those going to school and beyond. We also have activity books like drawing and painting and puzzles for all ages. We have sports books from anything you could imagine, including cars. We also have books for the fall and Halloween season. I can help you get any of these books into your home, feel free to send me a message or find me on Linktree. Can't wait to help you out.
Okay, folks, we are back here with the Twisted Chassis Truck Series, and we've got a couple of minutes to go before we get to the racing. Let's go ahead and pause a moment for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Okay, folks, we are back here, and just a couple of more minutes to go before we get racing here. And let's go grab where is my roving reporter? There's Harold Rothery. He's with Misfits Motorsports. I'm gonna bring him up here in the booth with us real quick and give him a holler. Hey, Harold, Tony in the booth. You got a copy? Pretty good, man. Hey, boy, I tell you, I know you like those short tracks, but man, I guess you done gone from the shortest to one of the biggest out there tonight, man. You ready for it? Oh man. 10-4, man. I'm working on this audio. You know, this audio keeps acting up on me all the time. And
oh man,
there it is. Now I got it. Yeah, okay. And it's like I had to move it again, but yeah, I think we got you there now. And
yeah, you got it. You got me now.
Yeah, I think we got you in the broadcast there, so it should be good. Well, it's a little bit of a it's a little bit of a delay, you know, and on the Discord, and it's like 17 seconds or something like that. But it gets in there eventually. Yeah, well, you know, I've been messing around with the you know, they have the, you know how those new settings where you set gamma and brightness and whatnot, they added that to iRacing. Here.
Yeah,
well, it's been a while now, but it's been there, and I started messing around with that. And yeah, I do.
My wife
look
just
a little
came in
better.
and said, "I didn't know you drove trucks," and I was like, "What? We've been driving trucks for 3 seasons, honey." And so I don't know, but it's a lot clearer.
10-4,
Awesome
man.
job.
Let's go. Oh, it looks like about time to go green, man. So I'm gonna put you back down to Misfits. Good luck there, and we'll talk to you later.
Hey, thanks, Tony. Great job, buddy.
All right, thank you. Now, see you, man. Okay, folks. Checkered flag is in the air.
It's a lot clearer.
And we'll be rolling over any second now. Time to go racing. And there we go now. So now we're waiting for folks to come out. I see a couple of folks starting to make their way out onto the start there. And you know what? Yeah, there we are. They're starting to line up now. And let me get my stuff all in order here. And as they're making their way out onto the grid, let's take a look at that Aquatic Express starting lineup. It's Caleb Clenard on that pole position. Blake Roebuck right next to him, starting P2 in the third position. I'm sorry, Matt Hayden, Rusty Modesty in the 4th spot. 5th is Nate Cogdell. 6th is Ashley Ellison Jr. 7th, Mark Beverly. Brett Summers 8th. 9th is Jordan Stencil. Ron Walters rounds out the top 10. There, Joy Mines 11th. Harold Rothery in the 12th position. 13th is Alan Martin with Jimmy Fitzmaurice 14th. Will Rhino in the 15th position. Dustin Stallings 16th. 17th is Brian Toller. 18th is Billy Stallings starting shotgun on the field. So now they're making their way around. Beautiful day for racing out there. 71-degree air temperature. Wind only 1 mile an hour. Hardly no wind to speak of at all. Track temperature 90 degrees. Of course, they're running the 65% fuel like they normally do. And of course, they have the 4 sets of tires available to them. 1 fast repair. 3 green white checker attempts. for 80 laps here at this 2.5-mile facility. As always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. Making their way down to the final turn there. And ready to go green. All we need now is a green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Got a green flag and we are racing here at Pocono. Racing down towards turn number 1. It looks like Ron Walters had to start from pit road. He must have missed the start of the race. Caleb Clenard, boy, he's battling to stay ahead of the number 30. And unfortunately, unable to, Blake Roebuck moves into that lead position. Blake Roebuck, our points leader. Both him and Caleb Clenard on driver cam here this evening, riding on board with Roebuck. The field starting to stretch itself out just a little bit, going down the back stretch. Clenard definitely doesn't want to lose touch with that number 30, 0.3 of a second already. But he's hanging in there at the moment here. The whole field looks like it's doing pretty good. They're all kind of sticking together there. Well, we're going to have to go back there and take a look. There's kind of bunching up back there in the back. As they come out, complete lap number 2. Roebuck continues to lead. A little further back in the order, there's Jordan Stencil, P6. A little further back here. Here's where it's starting to get tight back here, folks. Nathan Cogdell in that 9th position. Right now he's working on the 13 there, Mark Beverly, trying to see if he can maybe get past him. You know, it's a long race. He may be trying to get past him, maybe just kind of just pacing himself at the moment. Joey Mind right behind him. A lot of pressure there from the number 45, Harold Rothery, currently in that 11th position. Making their way through the final turn. I'm not sure what the banking is here at Pocono. Very little, only a few degrees, if any. They come down the front stretch there now, lap 4 of 80. Wow, that's going to be a long race, folks. Behind these guys is James Fitzmaurice there, followed by the 15, Alan Martin, 14th position. There's our driver of the week there, the 38, Brian Toller. Currently in that 16th position. Now he's moved up a spot since he started the race, started in 17th. Up at the front, Roebuck, the gap now just over 0.4 of a second. Blake Roebuck getting on with the program here. And now Rusty Modesty has moved into that P2 position. Caleb Clenard, he's back. Oh, did I see the 30 there blinking a little bit? Caleb Clenard, boy, he is back to that 6th position. And so he is definitely oh, and he tapped the wall. And looks like he's okay. But man, that was definitely didn't just graze the wall. He definitely made full contact with it, but the truck looks like it's okay. So should be okay. From what we can see there, yeah, the truck seems to be pretty good there. But now he's got a lot of traffic behind him there, and he's just about getting past there. He's at 7th. Nathan Cogbill's trying right on the, not Nathan Cogbill, but actually Ellison Jr. right behind him. Joey Mines making a move on Ellison. Guys going for it wherever the opportunity presents itself. In front of that group right there, it's Brett Summers, followed closely by the 83 there, Jordan Stencil. That's a battle for 4th position there. Summers has it, Stencil wants it. And up ahead of them, Matt Hayden, he's second in the championship standings. He's in that 3rd spot. And boy, he's right behind the 2 leaders there, Blake Roebuck and Rusty Modesty. And you can see them already, that trio starting to separate themselves just a little bit. Oh, Matt Hayden getting close to the number 6 there, but he doesn't make a move just yet. Modesty, he's a little closer to Roebuck than Hayden is to him. So he can definitely keep an eye on that number 5 there. And right now, Blake Roebuck in good control of this race. Rusty Modesty, you know, we've always seen him have good runs, and so we'll see what he does this time around. And you can see the guys starting to stretch out here. Look at Brett Summers. He's kind of by himself there. And Jordan Stencil, he's leading a trio. Him, Mark Beverly, and Nathan Cogbill. Joey Mines a little further back. He's got nice cushion for himself. Caleb Clenard started outside pole there. Boy, he's falling into the clutches of actually Ellison Jr. Will Rydell. Better be careful. The 133. Might be looking to make a move. I see the 2 there coming down on the inside. Oh, and he made contact with Ellison, but they all continue. Where Harold Rockford, he's right there to see it all happen. Right in the thick of it as they come out of the final turn. Man, they're too close here. And you guys, they don't waste any time here. They're getting with the program for sure. But you can see where the top 3 have they checked out, and now they're kind of spaced out here. Matt Hayden, look at the gap between Matt Hayden and Rusty Modesty. It's kind of the same. And Blake Roebuck, now he's got about 3 truck lengths between him and that number 6. So yeah, he's doing pretty good here at the moment. It's keeping Rusty Modesty at bay. About 3, well, it was 0.3 of a second, now 0.272. It's hovering around 0.3 of a second. And you see a guy get that close, and then he's doing one of 2 things. He's just kind of cooling his heels back there, or he's fighting like hell just to hang on to the guy and just, stay with him. The leader, he's definitely setting the tone, setting the pace of the race at the moment. And it's up to the following vehicles. You have to decide, can you live in that world right now, or do you even want to? Do you want to push your truck and your tires that hard this early in the race? We have definitely seen folks, change up the driving style a little bit and ease off for a while. And of course, they have 4 sets of tires. The set they start with, plus 3 additional sets. Uh-oh, we got us a caution. Caution, and oh my goodness, it's Brett Summers. And we see some cars. Brett Summers, he's down on the inside. Little damage on that left front. not super significant. He definitely made contact with the wall. Caution here on lap number 11. Let's go back and take a look here, see if we can see what happened. And let's see, he's got a cushion. He might have just lost it on his own here. And he tapped the wall. Oh my goodness, down to the inside. Boy, he got lucky there, folks. He just pancaked the wall, and man, if he had nosed right into that wall, that would have been a fast repair for sure. But he may have dodged a bullet there for sure. And lucky to come away with just a little bit, some damage on that left front. As now the field is going to bunch up here. And so now these guys gonna take a little breather here and get their composure, and let's see if anybody. Now they've only gone 11 laps. I'm almost inclined to think that nobody's going to really come in and pit for tires right now. But we'll see. They're making their way down towards the final turn. We'll see if anybody decides to come in. All the field is catching up here. Remember, we have timing and scoring there's a link in the description. If you're watching on your TV, go fire it up on your computer or your phone, and you can see a lot of neat information there. Summers, he's still rolling along. Yep, we do see the leaders come. Oh, he pulled a dummy. Oh my goodness. Roebuck faked him out. He said, no sir, I'm staying out. Boy, he faked. Well, did he fake out the whole field, or did he just decide he knew he was just going to stay out? He's confident. Look at Dustin Stallings all the way up to the second position. Both him and Blake Roebuck feeling good with 12 laps on their tires. Obviously, Dustin Stallings, huge track advantage here. Get some good track position. So now we'll be pacing around here. We'll wait for the rest of the field to catch up here.
Okay, folks, let's introduce you to the Season 3 Sonic Racing family. Number 68, Skylar Berry. Number 6, Rusty Modesty. Number 33, Jimmy Fitzmaurice. Number 5, Matt Hayden. Number 2, Will Rhino. Number 3, Billy Stallings. Number 196, Caleb Clenard. Number 21, David Hall. Number 22, Hoss Beverly. Number 27, Caleb Patton. And the man himself, Mr. Sonic Graphic Design, the number 00, Nathan Cogdell. Be sure to check out his link in the description below.
Okay, lights are out on the pace car, getting ready to get going once again. It'll be lap 14 when we get the green flag. Roebuck, he stayed out. Getting into fuel conservation mode here. And he's very good at calculating, and staying on top of things like that, and that's how you get to be at the top of the point standings and get the wins and the podiums and just have a good night racing. And that doing those things well and being consistent about it is what gets you there for sure. Making their way now down to the tunnel turn here. Whole field is off of pit road. Everybody's ready to go. Brett Summers Did he? Looks like he might have. Boy, he looks like he might have used his faster pair. They only have the one, so he went ahead and I guess he felt he had to use it. It was a nice. He really slapped the wall hard. He's really lucky he didn't have to toe in. If that had been a little bit further forward and nosed into the wall, definitely would have blew his engine, and he would have had to toe in, and he'd probably just be getting back to the pits now, because it takes a minute or so. It really does it to get back to the pits at a track this big. Pace truck getting ready to head down on the pit road. There he goes, waiting for that green flag. Green flag. We are racing once again here at Pocono. Good jump there. Dustin Stallings in that second position. Saw him get that victory at the short track. Now going from one of the shortest to one of the biggest. And so far he is hanging in there with Blake Roebuck. There's your driver of the week, Brian Toller, now in that 12th position, up 5 spots from where he started the race. Man, a lot of movement going on around him. There's Harold Rothery looking down on the inside. And Rothery moves into that 12th position. Everybody quickly getting nose to tail here. As we get back underway, Mark Beverly in that 5th spot. Got Jordan Stencil right there on his tail. Up at the front, Dustin Stallings. He's hanging in there well with Blake Roebuck. Not letting the 30 get away. I mean, he is really there too, folks. He is every bit as close as Rusty Modesty was. Matt Hayden still in that 3rd spot. Now Modesty is behind him in that 4th position. And boy, Mark Beverly is starting to work his way up. He is in the top 5 at the moment, running 5th. I've said it so many times before, don't ever count that 13 truck out at all. Always seems to find his way up into the where the sharp end of the field is. A little further back, there's James Fitzmaurice. Now he's got Ashley Ellison right behind them. Harold Rothery taking a look at that 133 truck. Starting to inch up alongside as they go through the tunnel turn here, and he's going to make that pass. Looks like he's going to make it stick. Oh boy, that was close. But he moves up into the top 10 now, running 10th. Rothery looking to have a good points finish here tonight. Up ahead of him, Jordan Stencil in that 6th position. Roebuck closely followed by the number 1 there, Dustin Stallings. About a couple of tenths behind. Matt Hayden hasn't exactly closed in, but he has been there before and after that last caution. And boy, look at this, folks. Dustin Stallings trying to get close to challenge for the lead, but the gap keeps hanging around 0.18 seconds. Now it's at a 0.2 of a second, but looks like Blake Roebuck did a little weaving to trying to break that draft. He can tell what the number 1 is trying to do there. Oh, Stallings hard into the outside wall. He continues on, but Matt Hayden definitely takes advantage of that, moves right into that 2nd position. Stallings might be in trouble here. Now Rusty Modesty is getting past the number 1. Stallings still in that 4th position, boy. Look at the 13 there. Mark Beverly, he moves past the number 1. Boy, Dustin Stallings might be having a little trouble with that truck. That it wasn't the hardest hit in the world, but I tell you, it might have just taken him a moment to just get his composure in there and get himself together. And it looks like he's able to continue on okay. In fact, the truck itself looks like it's, from what we can see there, yeah, he whacked the wall, but doesn't look like he hardly scratched the paint or anything. So there's another driver that dodged a bit of a bullet. Harold Rothery now moves in right behind him in that 6th position. Harold Rothery on the move here at Pocono, flirting with a top 5 position here. We'll see how Dustin Stallings is doing here. They're coming down the front stretch here on lap 20 now. Quarter of the way through this race. Harold Rothery, he's pulling the trigger. I think he might try to go for it down here in turn 1. Trying to get inside that number 1. And boy, he does. He definitely got that pass, made it look easy there. Moves now into that 5th position. Harold Rothery, he is on a roll. He's ready to say, man, I want some more. There's Rusty Modesty, Mark Beverly right behind him. And boy, look at Harold Rothery getting super racy here tonight at Pocono. Boy, he's taking a look down on the inside, and he just flashes past the 13 there, Mark Beverly. Harold Rothery, boy, he has gained 8 spots. As we start lap 21 here, Harold Rothery now in the 4th position. And wow, he might have done some extra practicing for this one tonight, folks. He must have that truck dialed in. That thing must be feeling good to him tonight, because man, he is just charging up to the front, closing up on Rusty Modesty like he's standing still. He's just going to ease. Look at this. He's just easing on past the number 6 into the 3rd position. Matt Hayden, I'm like, hey, what's this guy doing back here? And unless they're pacing themselves a little different now, to keep in mind, now Blake Roebuck, he did not get tires. We got some folks coming down pit road. Blake Roebuck, I think he realized he may have a problem here. He saw the way that 45 was coming, and he said, you know what, we're going to go ahead and hop on in here and get some fresh tires, because this might get away from us here. So making his way down to his pit box. And right on the money, Brett Summers also in his pit box, and he lights him up as he exits. That was a quick stop there for Summers. 6.7 seconds. Roebuck getting a full set of tires with fuel. And he's on his way, because Summers did stop with the majority of the field last time around. So, boy, Blake Roebuck back to the 17th position, but now with the full fresh tires and a full tank of fuel there. Now, obviously, he's offset from the fuel window of the majority of the field. And it's him and guess who? Dustin Stallings right behind him, running along. There's Billy Stallings making his way down pit road. Green flag pit stop for the number 3. Matt Hayden, he took over the lead when Roebuck decided to bail for tires and fuel. So now he leads with Harold Rothery in that 2nd position. Rusty Modesty now in 3rd. Mark Beverly in that 4th spot. And outside pole sitter, Caleb Bernard running in the 5th position. All these guys, they pitted on lap 11 like the majority of the field. And in fact, the only folks that didn't pit then were Brett Summers, Blake Roebuck, and Dustin Stallings, who all pitted on lap 21. Billy Stallings, you saw him just come out of the pits there on lap. He put it on lap 22. And so now things are going to get interesting. And now you can see these guys they're kind of stretched out here now, but now it's going to kind of be a little bit of a game of, just kind of seeing where we're going to be here at the end of this race. And now it's all about timing here. Let's look back through the field a little bit. Caleb Clenard, he's pretty close to Rusty Modesty and Mark Beverly there. Behind them, Will Rhino have a nice battle there with Nathan Cogdell. Rhino he's trying to hold on to that spot. Cogdell just got it though. Moves into that 6th position. Driver of the week, Brian Toller, now in that 13th spot.
The yellow flag is out.
Uh-oh, caution. And, oh my goodness, it is the 13 there. Mark Beverly, where is he? Did he disappear? Oh man, there he is, okay. A spin there for Beverly. Let's see, a little bit of damage on that right front. We can see it there. So as he comes around, let's go ahead and let's take a look at that and see what happened to Mark there. And so he's racing. That's Rusty Modesty in the 6 truck on the high side. And what was that? Oh, the 196 there. He got a little too, I don't know, Caleb Clenard, he got squeezed there a little bit and had a lot of momentum, and there just wasn't any room for him. I think he was trying to get by on the high side, and Beverly was trying to slam the door shut, and it kind of went sideways for both of them. Now this could help. Let's see. This could help Brett Summers and Blake Roebuck and company. These guys back here at the back. Now they weren't a lap down or anything like that. But Summers, Roebuck, and Stallings, both of Dustin Stallings are those 3 pitted on lap 21. Billy Stallings on lap 22. So this will be very interesting how this plays out. Nobody's coming down pit road. Everybody's still out on track. So while we're under caution here, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Twisted Chassis Truck Series. It's round 12, the Bad Dawg Motorsports 200 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
Hi, I am Victoria Hall, and I run Checkered Flag Books. We have books for all ages and stages, learning new things such as potty training, and learning yoga and keeping your body healthy. We have books on how to control our emotions and how to be kind and learn table manners. We have books for all ages, from pregnancy to newborn to young students to those going to school and beyond. We also have activity books like drawing and painting and puzzles for all ages. We have sports books from anything you could imagine, including cars. We also have books for the fall and Halloween season. If I can help you get any of these books into your home, feel free to send me a message or find me on Linktree. Can't wait to help you out.
Okay, folks, back here, lights are out on the pace truck. It'll be lap 29 when we go green once again here. Blake Roadbuck, you know, he's off cycle. He stayed out this time, and now he's back up at the front. Harold Rothery, P2. Will Rhino, I think he's in the, is it Will Rhino? No, Matt Hayden, P3. Green flag, here we go, folks. Well, he drops the hammer, Rothery right there, but look at those guys behind him, though. Oh, boy. Will Rhino, Matt Hayden down on the inside, racing down to turn 1. Hayden in that third position. Will Rhino right there to his side. Oh, we got us a caution. Oh no, and it's oh man, it's Nathan Cogdill, I think. And oh, did he jumped right to the pits, so he's towing in. Oh, big. Okay, yeah. Let's go back and see what happened here. You don't need to say anything there. And oh my goodness, let's roll it here. And Cogdill, he's a 00, and where is he in that shot? He's down on the inside. Brett Summers, 7 truck up to his in front of him there to the high side, and see, there's Jordan Stencil coming up behind him. He's right there on that right rear quarter panel. Oh, watch it, careful! And he's trying to slide up in front of the 83. Oh, and just made a little bit of contact. And this looks just like what happened to Brett Summers, but a little bbit more direct to the front. And that is what Brett Summers avoided. And unfortunately, the 00 there, Nathan Cogdill, was unable to avoid heavy contact. And that's what happens when you don't just graze the wall, you know, sideways. You make that direct or a more direct impact. That's the kind of damage that you can incur. So, yeah, he's towing back to the pits, and he should have a faster pair, or once he gets back there, it's going to take a while for him to get going here. There's Blake Roebuck. Let me grab Blake real quick while we're under caution here. Let me go find him here in the chat. And first of all, let me check and make sure. Yeah, we still got, we may have one to go. I'm not sure this time around, but let's see, where is he? He's there, forward bike. There he is right there. Grab him real quick. Hey, Blake, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, I tell you, and interesting race here now. You kind of went off cycle from the rest of the field there. How's that working out for you right now, you think?
Honestly, these 2 cautions kind of helped me in that strategy. I was stretching it out as long as I could on that first run and trying to just save my tires. I don't know if any of them took tires on lap 11 or whatever, but I feel pretty good now these cautions come out. It's pretty even on the long run, I feel like. So as long as we get ourselves to a certain lap here, I think we'll be pretty good. It all just depends on how the rest of the race goes, I think.
10-4, so do you think it's a fuel mileage thing, or the tires, or a little bit of both?
I think it's more fuel mileage than anything. Tires will definitely be a factor just because, you know, there's a lot of corner speed here, but I don't know. I think more than anything it's going to be fuel mileage. I think the rest of the field, other than me and maybe 1 or 2 other guys, are probably really good. Like, not saying I'm not good, but I'm like around there. So, but no, I mean, I think it'll be a little bit of both, but more fuel strategy, honestly.
10-4, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put you back down to forward bite there, and good luck. We'll talk to you later.
All right, you guys have a good one.
Okay, now. Okay, another day at the office there for Blake Roebuck. Getting ready for that restart here. We'll probably get the one to go this time around. Boy, poor Nathan Cogdill, he's still on pit road. And like I said earlier in the show, it does take a while to get back to pit road. If you tow in, and it's been so long since I had to tow in here at Pocono, I don't know if it's over 2 minutes or what, but it takes a minute to get back to pit road. And Nathan Cogdell, unfortunately, he's still sitting on pit road, waiting to be virtually, he's sitting there, but he's virtually towing in. So the truck is already there, but the process of being towed in is still happening. And boy, I tell you, if he did not, I don't think he was involved in anything earlier, but man, I sure hope he has a faster pair. And but we'll see what happens as the race unfolds. Lights are out on the pace car, so it'll be lap 33 when we go green once again. The rest of the field's all lined up here, ready to get going. Making their way down the front stretch here. I'm sorry, well, do you call it the back stretch? There's two turns. The tunnel turn, let's just call it that. Making their way back to the tunnel turn there. Now, Roebuck, he's up at the front. Harold Rothery, he's right there in that second position. Matt Hayden, Will Rhino right there behind them. Rusty Modesty, all the usual suspects. Brett Summers, he's right there. Caleb Clenard inside that top 10 there, running in that 7th position. So they'll be getting ready to get going here as they round the final turn. Pace truck getting ready to go down on pit road. There he goes.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag, and racing has resumed. Roebuck gets away. Look at Will Rhino down on the outside there of the 45. And Rothery slides up right in front of him. Matt Hayden is on the high side there of the number 2. But Blake Roebuck making a good getaway. Boy, look at this gaggle of trucks back here, folks. Man. Rusty Modesty. And oh boy, look at the 24 there. Joey Mines getting past those guys. As they get down to the tunnel turn, gets a little tight going through there. They all make it through. There's a close battle going on there, folks. Coming down to the final turn. The leaders all, we look at Harold Rothery under a lot of pressure from Will Rhino. Rothery trying to hold on as they go down towards turn 1, holding on to that 2nd position. Harold Rothery definitely came here to race tonight, folks. You know, sometimes when you really get up amongst the leaders and that truck is feeling good, and I tell you, that can do something for your psyche. He's probably very pumped up right now, and to be up there where he is. You know, I know those bigger tracks aren't exactly his forte, but you wouldn't know it the way he's running out there tonight. Matt Hayden moves into that 3rd position. Will Rhino, boy, almost like bump drafting there at Daytona. Trying to see if he can pick up a little draft here on the number 45. And he definitely has it, folks. And this is going to be, I think he's going to slingshot right past. Coming down to turn 1, Matt Hayden pulling the trigger. He's going to zoom right on past the 45. And, you know, and Harold, he could probably see that coming a mile away, too. Like, yeah, he's got a good run on me. No point in trying to fight that. So, you know, racing smart here. From nose to tail going down to the tunnel turn there. Will Rhino also getting a lot of pressure from Brett Summers. Oh boy, man, they came very close to tagging that outside wall. A lot of good racing going on here tonight, folks, here at Pocono. There's Brian Toller, our driver of the week, currently in that 11th position. he just keeps easing his way on up the order now. Now he's in at 5 positions from where he started, challenging Dustin Stallings there for that 11th spot. A lot of traffic in front of them. So who's behind him? That's the 133 there, Ashley Ellison Jr. So far so good for the number 38 there, Brian Toller, our driver of the week. Up at the front, Blake Roebuck, 1.2 seconds ahead of Matt Hayden. Rusty Modesty has gotten ahead of the 45, Harold Rothman, who's now back in the 4th position. And oh boy, here comes Will Rhino. And boy, he's going to try to make a move on the 45 there, Harold Rothry, as they go down to turn 1. I think he might get it, folks. And looks like the 196 there, Caleb Clenard, might be trying to go by as well. And boy, and he also passes Will Rhino as well. Wow, okay. So all of a sudden, Harold Rothry finds himself back in the 7th position. And boy, there's Jimmy Fitzmaurice down on his inside. Also going by, there's the number 1 there, Dustin Stallings. Harold Rothry in a little bit of trouble here. Right in the thick of the field here. Look at all these, I'm not sure what happened there, unless he kind of lost his momentum there a little bit. I did not, when I said that it looked like they were getting close to tapping the wall, I don't think he tapped the wall or anything like that. But he definitely lost some momentum for sure. Mark Beverly now in that 4th spot. Got a ways to go to catch Rusty Modesty. He's got a nice cushion, but he's got a little ways to catch Matt Hayden. Hayden almost 1.3 seconds ahead of the number 6, Blake Roebuck. Enjoying what he considered an advantage of those last couple of cautions, kind of playing right into the hands of the number 30 driver there. Now starting at lap number 39. Already opening up the gap between him and Matt Hayden. Hayden's still right there, back up to that 2nd position. They're running 1-2 in the championship. Rusty Modesty a distant 3rd. Mark Beverly starting to get starting to feel a little heat there from that 196 there, Caleb Clenard. Clenard trying to move in on the 13, Mark Beverly. Just about across the stripe this time. It's going to be the halfway point. Let's see what kind of speeds they're getting down the front stretch here as they approach turn 1. 170, 180. I was thinking they were going to get to 180. 183. Looked like just for a split second it was 184. Just as he's about to let out of it. And that may be the fastest straight line speed, because that is the longest straight on the track. That gap is 0.3 of a second between him and Mark Beverly. Kind of holding around there. They're very even going through the field. Sticking right there. Just about 0.4 now. Not much difference between 0.3 and 0.4, but that's what the gap is at the moment there. Somebody, Brett Summers down on pit road, green flag pit stop for the number 7. And let's see, I don't know when the last time he pitted. Was it was it lap 21? I think he pitted lap 21. Then again, there was another caution, and I don't know if he pitted that time or not. It looks like tires and fuel for Summers. Like right sides only, because you know the last time he was in, I think it was a quick stop. I think it was like maybe somewhere between 6 and 9 seconds. He might have just gotten left side tires that time. This time he's only getting right side tires as he makes his way back out. Obviously got a little bit of fuel as well. Don't know if he was able to top it off or not. But now he's obviously off cycle with the rest of the field. Meanwhile, up at the front, Blake Roebuck still maintaining 0.3 of a second between him and Matt Hayden. Rusty Modesty still in that third position, followed by Mark Beverly and the 196 there, Caleb Clenard. So Harold Rothery, boy, he fell all the way back to the 15th position. He was running up there in the top 3, running second for a good little while there, and but now he finds his back. Now I don't know if his tires fell off or what, but he might have, he might have cooked them a little bit too. Who knows? He continues to soldier along here. Ashley Ellison. Everybody's a bit spread out here now. Ron Walters, I haven't seen his truck all evening. Currently in that 14th position. Ron having a nice quiet evening here, just making his way along. Now he's actually lost a few positions, lost 4 spots since the start of the race, so I'm sure he'll be trying to get those back. Oh, we got us another green flag pit stop here. It's Mark Beverly making his way down pit road. Green flag pit stops happening here sporadically. He's in. Billy Stallings is also coming in as well. So 2 drivers down on pit road together, making their way to the pit box, and there's your leader, Blake Roebuck. Matt Hayden getting a bit closer to the 30 there. I think that's the closest we've seen him. That's probably the closest we've seen him all race long. Only a truck length, and now it's slightly less. Thinking about maybe trying to make a move. Is he going to try to do it as they go down the front stretch here, starting lap 45, just past the halfway point now? And Roebuck keeps him back there, at least for the moment anyway. Matt Hayden also feeling good. Caleb Clenard's a bit further back, and Rusty Modesty just will not go away. He is clinging to the 196 there. Jimmy Fitzmaurice back in that 5th position. Oh, look at Joey Mines. He's thinking about taking a look down on the inside of the 33 truck. And I'm thinking, how many? We've had, like, was it 2 cautions or 3? It was either 2 or 3. Your leader, Blake Roebuck, down on pit road. Probably another scheduled pit stop, according to, the cycle that he is on. So this is that nerve-wracking game that they play now. They know that the whole field is going to have to cycle around, and this is kind of where you're in jeopardy. Times like this is where you do not want a caution to come out and leave you a lap down. And so look, right sides are on, left side's going on. Full service for the number 30, 14.8 seconds, and he is on his way. There goes a bunch of trucks now getting up to speed. They may catch him. Let's see. Now in the 14th position. And looks like he may be able to get up to speed before they get to him. That's for position too. Mark Beverly and Brett Summers directly behind him. As he continues on, Matt Hayden relinquishes the lead for a pit stop for himself. Rusty Modesty coming down on pit road. So a lot of action here on pit road as well. Caleb Clenard is now your leader. Now he last pitted on lap 26, and they're still about at the top 5, all pitted on lap 26. So, but then the guys behind them pitted on lap 30. That would be like Jordan Stencil, Alan Martin, and Ron Walters. So that'll be interesting to see where those guys end up. How this whole thing's going to shake out. There's Caleb Clenard making his way down on the pit road. Jordan Stencil moving up as Clenard comes down pit road. Jimmy Fitzmaurice also making his way in along with the number 1 there, Dustin Stallings. So now that puts the 24 there, Joey Mines into the lead position, 133, Ashley Ellison Jr. right there with him. And boy, he's challenging for the lead, and he will zoom right on past Ashley Ellison Jr. now in that lead position. Clenard, Fitzmaurice, and Stallings making their way off of pit road. Nobody else is on pit road now except for Nathan Cogdell. And no sooner than I say that, here comes Joey Mines coming down pit road himself. So the only truck that's still actively in the race down on pit road at the moment. Probably one of the longest pit roads on the schedule. Tires and fuel for the 24 machine. I think we saw 14.8 there for, I forgot who it was it Nathan Cogdell, I believe. And topping that fuel off. Oh, it's taking a long time. Oh, he's losing precious time here, folks. Oh my goodness. Was he caught speeding? Oh, he may be serving a penalty. Things going horribly wrong for the 24. He remains stuck on pit road. He remains stationary in his pit box. Here comes Ashley Ellison. He's going to give up the lead. Mines, he is still in his pit box. Oh my goodness, he's coming in. Brian Toller, the driver of the week, making his way in. There's Will Rhino coming in, followed by the 45 there, Harold Rothery. That puts the 83 there, Jordan Stencil, into the lead. Joey Mines finally leaving his pit box. Not unless, I don't know what the deal was. Man, that was a long stop. It was like 55 seconds on pit road. Might have been a penalty, who knows? But Jordan Stencil is currently your leader here at Pocono. 30 laps remaining. It's going to be is he coming down pit road? He's really slow coming out of that final turn. Yep, here he comes, making his way down pit road line, getting down to pit road speed, so he does not get a speeding penalty. That'll hand the lead to the number 15 there, Alan Martin. He's one of the drivers who had stayed up to lap 30. Ron Walters a little ways behind them now in that second position, but obviously the both of them will have to stop before too long here. The window's not quite right for them to roll the dice and make it all the way to the end. Matter of fact, while we're watching them race around here, let's take a look at the let's see what kind of stints that the guys have been doing here. And let's see like 23 laps. They look like the biggest one was 23 laps. So that's how far they have been going. Not going to say that they couldn't go further, but that's how far we've seen them go. So Alan Martin now I'm sorry, that's Ron Walters coming in, but Martin's right ahead of him. And like I was saying, everything is now cycled around. Blake Roebuck, he's coming around now. He'll coming off a turn. Well, I start to say turn 4. What turn 4? Coming down to the stripe as the other two leaders are on pit road. He cycles back up to the front. Boy, that gap. Wow. 2.25 seconds to Matt Hayden. Where's Hayden? Right there. Now just coming out of turn 2, I'm sorry. And so he's just he's kind of just making his way along right now. He's doing pretty good. Let's bring up the bring the relative back up. And he also has a 2-second gap between him and Mark Beverly. So very, very comfortable positions here for Blake Roebuck and Matt Hayden. Mark Beverly not as comfortable. He's 0.8 ahead of Rusty Modesty. And let's see, Beverly pitted on that 43, Modesty pitted on that 46. So his tires are a little bit fresher. And now it's 0.7 of a second, and he's going to try to go to work on that 13, see if he can get back up and to the podium positions. About 53 of 80. And race down towards a tunnel turn there. That's the Stallings, 7th position. Behind him, there's Jordan Stencil, Ashley Ellison Jr. In that 9th spot, and Billy Stallings in the top 10. Good to see Billy up in that top 10 there. Driver of the week there, Brian Toller, having a solid race here tonight. He's just outside the top 10, running 12th. 5 positions higher than where he started the race, but all around a solid night here for the number 38. Now nobody else is on pit road. And you can see on the track map there too how much they really are spread out between each other. The majority of the cars, majority of the trucks are in the top 10, with the exception of maybe a couple of them having a nice little battle. They are separated quite nicely. Charles Laughley now in that 14th position. Now that's interesting. Jimmy Fitzmaurice, he's in the 17th position, but he's 1 lap down. And so technically he's in the lucky dog position. 26 laps to go. Making his way through the tunnel turn there. Oh, actually, no, that's the final turn there. Coming out onto the front stretch. And coming to the stripe, it'll be 25 laps remaining in this race here tonight. Blake Roebuck, that gap now 1.8 seconds. Matt Hayden remains in the 2nd position, followed by the number 6 there now, Rusty Modesty. Modesty has got, remember his tires about 3 or 4 laps fresher than Mark Beverly, but he has gotten past the 13 into that 3rd position. Beverly now in the 14th spot. Caleb Clenard, who started on the front row next to Blake Roebuck, now in that 5th position. But he does have a little ways to go. 3 seconds to catch the number 13 there, Mark Beverly. But he still has that gap is not quite moving in the direction that he wants it to move. Now he's got a, let's see, he's got Brett Summers right behind him. Yeah, he could start feeling a little heat from the number 7 there. As we now enter the closing stages of the race here. Now, Roebuck, he pitted on lap 45. Matt Hayden pitted on lap 46. Rusty Modesty also pitted on lap 46. So those guys are pretty much on the same cycle there. So I would say this whole cycle is going to have to go through one more time, and starting around lap 60, 61 or so. Based on what we've seen, like as far as the longest stint that we've seen them run. So I'm kind of guessing once maybe another 2 or 3 laps, we'll start seeing them come in here and get some tires and fuel for the final time. Maybe about lap 66, I'm gonna guess. There's Dustin Stallings. Running strong earlier. Excuse me, saw him tag the wall there a little bit, but didn't appear to have any major damage. Just probably got shooken up a little bit, and guys did get past him, but he's still having a strong position in that 7th spot inside the top 10. Alan Martin having a good race. He's also gained 5 spots, just like Stallings did so far in the race. In that 8th position. These guys right here, these are some of those guys that are, these are like consistent, I would say consistent top 10 finishers. You may not always see them up at the front, but there's a very good chance you're going to see them in the top 10. Jordan Stencil is another one. Jordan having a good race, running in that 9th spot. And I'm sorry, make it 10. Excuse me, Brian Toller, the driver of the week, moves into the 9th position. And we got somebody on pit road. It's actually Ellison Jr. Tires and fuel for the 133. Right side's already on, left side's going on. And he's down in the way 15.7 and making his way back out onto the track. There's Brett Summers being chased by Dustin Stallings. They go past the number 7. I'm sorry, go past the number 133. So now we're at lap 60. I would say a handful of laps here. What did I say, like 65, 66? I'm guessing that's when we'll start seeing these guys up at the front here pull in. See somebody else way there at the back, and it's Brett Summers making his way down on the pit road. Only truck on pit road so far. It'll be 19 to go. Well, I tell you, they are going to have to stop one more time, but man, it's going to start getting a little close here. It's going to be, they're not going to be able to, they're not going to want to have any kind of cautions or something unusual happen. This thing's going to have to cycle through nice and normal, keep it nice, you know, and when the trucks are spread out like this, it's a lot better chance that, yes, it will just play itself out like this. Yeah, these are one of those races, a track like this, it's kind of a marathon, and it's not necessarily where you start, but where you finish. But like we were speaking with Blake Roebuck earlier, and he definitely felt like some of those earlier cautions played in his favor, allowing him to work this race the way he wanted to work it, and his strategy. You know, he said some of the other guys behind him pretty good at saving fuel and tires as well. One of them is the number 5 there, Matt Hayden, who's like a shadow, and just letting them know, hey, I'm right here, buddy. Now, both these guys are going to have to stop. Okay, we're lap 63 now, 18 to go. Let's see if they pit together. Because, boy, if they pit together, it's going to be a dog fight down to the checkered flag. Dustin Stallings breaks off to head down pit road. Green flag pit stop for the number 1 driver. And just as he getting his pit box right on the money, there's Jordan Stencil also making his way down pit road. Jordan's also been having a fairly good race. He's a couple of spots lower than where he was. He'll lose more positions now, but of course, as the race cycles through, he should get some of those positions back. Tires and fuel for the number 83. And he's down and away. And let's see, there's Matt Hayden. And boy, Roebuck has done it again. Matt Hayden pitting early. And oh, Mark Beverly, is he pushing? Okay, I think he was getting, he was pushing the number 6. I don't know, I didn't hear him sputtering, but Rusty Modesty, either that or he was just seriously bumping around. Oh, look at Nathan Cogdell. He backed up, not sure what's going on there. Is he, not sure what's going on there with Nathan. It's like wow, that's weird. Oh no. It's like he can't get out of his pit box. I don't know if there's some kind of glitch going on there with iRacing. Your leader, Blake Roebuck, coming down 17 laps to go. What he hopes to be his final pit stop of the evening. Makes his way down pit road. And he's making his way down pit road. Brian Toller, driver of the week, will inherit the lead once he passes Roebuck, who's on pit road. He just did it there. Of course, he will have to pit himself. Both him and Will Rhino pitted on lap 49. So I think they do bonus points for leading the lap, and unless he pits this very next time around, you should be able to pick up some bonus points. I don't know if this is the first time he's led tonight or not, but let's see if he stays out one more lap here. He's carrying good speed through that final turn. Feels like he's staying in it, and yes, he's going to continue on. He'll lead lap 65, start lap 66 here. So Brian Toller, he's pushing forward, 15 laps remaining. Joey Mines, he's now just exiting pit road, making his way back to the track. Currently in that 17th position. Now this is important here. Matt Hayden is ahead of Blake Roebuck. I think Matt Hayden won the battle, the pit road battle, got in and out quick enough, and he's 0.2 of a second ahead of the number 30 with 15 laps to go. They pitted on lap 63 or 64 respectively. So now it's just a question of waiting for the number 38 and number 2 to cycle through, and that will put Matt Hayden back up to the front. And this time across the stripe, it's going to be 13 laps to go. That gap, he's got Joey Mines, a lapped car between him and Blake Roebuck. Roebuck, a little over a second or so behind Matt Hayden. Now this will be interesting too, because now where is Joey Mines? He pitted on lap 64. So Joey Mines, he put on lap 64. Roebuck also put it on lap 64. But Mines is not on the lead lap, but he's got fresh tires, and that is going to be a problem, possibly, for the 30, unless he just gets by him quickly. And there he is now, trying to let him know that he's there. And okay, coming through here, and like I got to go catch the 5 if I can. Will Rhino making his way down pit road. Brian Toller stays out, continues to lead this race with 13 laps to go. He pitted on lap 49. Surely he's going to have to stop for fuel. And he's 10 seconds ahead of Matt Hayden, so that's not enough time to get him on the pit road, be serviced, and get back out to maintain that lead. But boy, Brian Tyler, he's making the most of it here for sure. Matt Hayden a little bit further back, and boy, look at Blake Roebuck. He is right there for. Where's Matt Hayden? There's Hayden, and there's Roebuck right there. Oh, and Tyler goes in. There's Tyler making his way down on the pit road, and there's Matt Hayden. He will assume the lead here with Blake Roebuck in that second position. And now, folks, it is on. Game on here for Blake Roebuck. Now, the mission is clear. He's at 12 laps to go. His tires are 1 lap fresher than the number 5. So, I mean, it's practically equal, you know, but... and it really kind of boils down to how hard each of these guys works his tires, and it's probably not enough laps for them to really hit a cliff and fall off or anything like that. But I think these guys can just race 100%. Look at Matt Hayden trying to break the draft. He knows that there's a draft there, and he's also protecting that inside line as they go down the turn 1. Trying to keep that 30 behind him. Now, Joey Mines, he's behind them in that 24 truck, but he's not on the lead lap. In fact, he is, though, in the lucky dog position, should anything unforeseen happen. Boy, Blake Roebuck is getting closer and closer, and there are way too many laps left for, oh my goodness, caution. Caution here with 11 laps to go, and oh no, it's Brian. Is it Brian Toller? It's wonder what is he showing any damage? No, he's not showing any damage. I wonder what happened there. Let's it's showing a report that he crashed, but his truck looks fine, and let's see. Let's roll at normal speed, see if we can see what happened here. And, well, he just, you know, it looks like he might have changed his mind at the last minute, but when he slowed down like that, it wasn't a complete stop, but he slowed down enough that it triggered a caution by iRacing. Either that or race control Anthony Ludy threw it. I don't know. It happened so quickly, it might have been an iRacing caution there. So, but no damage that we can see there for the 38 machine. But oh my goodness, this could change the complexion of this race here. So wow, now we've got Matt Hayden. Blake Roebuck is right there with him. Mark Beverly has caught up now. The 24 truck there, Joey Mines, he's in the lucky dog position, so he should get a wave around, I would believe. So I would be expecting him, once they, probably this time coming around, I would think that he would get the wave around. Let's see what happens here. Making their way out of the final turn. see Ron Walters, actually Ellison Jr., Billy Stallings, they all go down pit road. And there he goes. Yep. Okay, Joey Mines, he got his wave around. So he'll be coming around to the back of the pack. So that leaves Matt Hayden, Blake Roebuck, nose to tail. And like I always say, don't count out Mark Beverly. I don't know if he's really had anything for them tonight because they've been really staying ahead of the 13 pretty good. But yeah, so now it's kind of I kind of think it's down to these guys right here up at the front here. You see the rest of the field now. Everybody's starting to catch up here. Most people pitted around lap 63, lap 64 up in the top 5. Look at Dawg driver there, Joey Mines got that lap back. Now come on down pit road, get himself some tires and fuel and go for it here at the end. Basically it'll be like a sprint race here. It'll be good to go. He'll have the fuel that he needs. All he did was just get fuel. I think he's happy with the tires. So he'll just, he's got enough fuel to make it to the end. Time to rock and roll. Should be 8 laps to go this time around. Let's see if they get the 1 to go as they cross the stripe here. Now 8 to go. They're going to have at least 1 more. Oh, wait, I think actually the lights are out on the pace truck. So wait a minute. Why is Roebuck ahead? I thought Matt Hayden was leading. Yes, he is. There he is. Okay. I know I wasn't seeing things earlier. Oh my goodness! Here we go, folks. This is almost like a heat qualifying in a short track race. It's going to be 7 laps to go when we get the green flag. Everybody's pulling those straps tight. One last blast around Pocono. Whole field is gathered up, ready to go here. Making our way now down to the final turn. There'll be 7 laps to go when we get the green flag. Okay, folks, here we go. Everybody's all in position, ready to get after it. Pace truck will be pulling down on pit road this time around. Hang on, folks, here we go. Pace truck down on pit road. We need a green flag. We got it. Here we go. Cross the stripe, 7 laps remaining. Good getaway by the number 5 there, Blake Roebuck in that second position. Look at Rusty Modesty as they head down to turn 1. They're slicing and dicing back there, folks, but Roebuck, he does get ahead of the 6. Rusty Modesty gets ahead of Mark Beverly into that 3rd position. Blake Roebuck doing everything he can now to stick with that number 5. Now it's a question of, now it's about hot lapping here. And now there's some guys, they can hot lap with the best of them. Boy, look at Blake. I'm sorry. Look at the 6 there, Rusty Modesty, bump drafting with the 30. Modesty backs off a little bit there. Matter of fact, Mark Beverly gets past the 6. Oh boy, here comes the 196 there, Caleb Clenard. He might catch Modesty as well. Meanwhile, up at the front, Matt Hayden has put 0.3 of a second between him and Blake Roebuck. With 6 laps to go, it'll be 5 when they cross the stripe. Coming down to the line, boy, Blake Roebuck is right there. And now it's Matt Hayden's turn to try to break that draft. There's still time if Roebuck can get there. And let's see, anybody behind him close? Oh boy, guess who? The number 13, Mark Beverly. We haven't, I don't know if we seen Mark Beverly up this close to the front all race long. He might have been staying out of trouble and just saving his stuff till the very end. We'll see what happens. Matt Hayden driving it like he stole it here, folks. Trying to stay ahead of a charging number 30 there, Blake Roebuck. Was 0.3 of a second, still 0.3 of a second ahead. Dropped down to 2 briefly. These laps are now clicking off, and Blake Roebuck, he knows that. Now, the gap between him and Matt Hayden is 45 points for the championship lead at the moment. But, you know, every point counts. And, of course, they're well on their way to the playoffs, barring any, like an incredible streak of bad luck. But, yeah, that's almost a foregone conclusion right now. But, boy, Matt Hayden really putting the hammer down now, or maintaining that 0.3 of a second. And guess what, Blake Roebuck? You got Mark Beverly really starting to fill up your rearview mirror here. That 13, now that's going to be a distraction there to Roebuck. He's trying to focus on catching the number 5. But now he is really going to start feeling the pressure from the 13 there. And he needs to try to break that draft the same way Hayden is trying to break a draft. Mark Beverly being there is, you know, we said that Blake Roebuck, he felt he benefited from those early cautions. I think Matt Hayden is benefiting from Mark Beverly being as close as he is to the number 30, Blake Roebuck. As they race down the backstretch, it'll be 2 to go next time around. Boy, Mark Beverly trying to get closer to that number 30. He's being just close enough for Roebuck to probably have to do a little bit more defensive driving instead of attacking the number 5. Because the 13, he is seriously right there, and you see him weaving there. They're all trying to stay in the draft of the guy ahead of them. He's trying to get close enough so that he can use the draft to catch the number 5 and keep the 13 behind him. But boy, that gap is now almost half a second. So Blake Roebuck in a little bit of trouble here now. He may have to worry about just trying to hold on to the second position. And it's fun to see these guys race so hard, because even though that they're up at the top there and battling for the wins, and they know they've got enough points to make it into the playoffs and stuff. And there goes Mark Beverly right into the lead, not the lead, but in the second position. But, oh boy, they get close and they get together. Mark Beverly slide. He didn't make contact, but he slid down on the pit road. Now, I don't know if he gets I don't know if he's going to get a speeding penalty for that or not. The race control might clear it if iRacing gave him one, because he obviously did not have control of that truck as he was coming down pit road. 3 laps to go. Man, this is going to be a green-white checker attempt here. Wow, Blake Roebuck is still alive. He's there. Matt Hayden did not want to see this. His buffer is gone. and now he's going to have to deal with the 30 by himself. But guess what? There's Caleb Clenard, who started on the outside pole. So, my. Boy, that really sucks for the 13 Mark Beverly. I mean, they were just racing hard, and they got in there and just got together. I would say that was a racing incident. That's what it seemed like to me. And I mean, you got to go for it at the end. You know, you don't have any time left to be thinking about stuff. Yeah, and these guys know that if there's a chance that they can take a shot, they're definitely going to take it. And if you're not going to take the shot, there's no point in you being up there. And those guys are definitely up there, because when the time dictates that it's time for you to take your shot, you can best believe they're going to go for it if they think they can pull it off. Matt Hayden, Blake Roebuck, Caleb Clenard, your top three, followed by the number 6 there, Rusty Modesty. Brett Summers in that 5th position. Let's see, Dustin Stallings in the 6th position, followed by Jordan Stenzel. Running in that 7th spot, Will Rhino 8th. Ryan Walters is in the 9th position. Oh, wait, what's going on here? What's going on with Blake Roebuck is falling back to 12th. Did he get a penalty? You know what? Blake Roebuck may have gotten a penalty, folks. He is dropping back. That he might have gotten he may have gotten an EOL here. I think that's what happened, folks. I'm not race control, so I don't know for sure, but he just dropped right to the back of the field. And that, boy, talk about changing everything. Let's go back and take a look at that and see if we can see it. And so here they are coming out of that final turn. And, well, I don't know, man. Wow. They made contact, but let's run it back here a little bit. And I don't know if I have the angle to look at it. Let's slow it down. Let's go on the, I swear that almost looked like netcode as well, but it almost seems like, let's see, let's find the right, where's the right front at? Yeah, now his car is blocking it, so we can't see exactly what happened there. And let's see. Now this might be the angle to look at it. Let's run it back a little bit more here. No, that won't quite be the angle either, because that's not gonna give us the inside of Mark Beverly's car, so we can't really see. Let's go to the inside of Blake Roebuck's car. Oh yeah, he made contact there. Just saw it, and there it goes again. So he definitely got into the number 13, and I know he didn't want to do that, but that cost him dearly. Boy, Mark Beverly. Now, obviously, he's out of contention for the win. Oh my goodness! Look how close he came to hitting the water barrels as he's locked them up and slid down on the pit road. But wow, that seriously, that just took Blake Roebuck completely out of contention for the win here tonight. So now it'll be Matt Hayden versus Caleb Clenard, with Rusty Modesty in a podium position right now. But boy, he's got Brett Summers and Dustin Stallings right behind him there, rounding out the top 5. So, I mean, shoot, anything can happen. 3 laps to go, and the lights are indeed out on the pace truck. They're coming through the tunnel turn there, so now it'll be green, white, checkered. They'll get the green flag when they come off of the final turn here. So here they go, folks. Hang on. Time to shake and bake here. Pace truck is in.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag, and 2 laps to go. Next time around will be the white flag if they make it there. Caleb Clenard, look at Caleb Clenard. He gets down past the Rusty Modesty. He gets past the number 5 of Matt Hador. Is trying to anyway, folks. Racing down the backstretch. A little bump drafting going on there. Oh, careful, guys. Almost got together. Matt Hayden gets the lead once again. Dustin Stallings now in the 3rd position ahead of Rusty Modesty. It's Caleb Clenard. They're racing down towards the final turn here, towards the white flag. Caleb Clenard started on the outside pole. He's going to get one shot at this, folks. Coming down to the line, white flag is in the air. It's Matt Hayden versus Caleb Clenard. Dustin Stallings is about 0.3 of a second back. So can Caleb Clenard do anything here? Can he catch the 5 as they race down on the final lap here? Towards the tunnel turn, running out of time and corners to try to make a move on the 5. It's about now, folks. If he's going to do anything, I don't think he's close enough. It doesn't look like that he'll be close enough to get there. Racing their way now down to the final turn. Coming off the final corner. And, he almost gets into the wall. It doesn't matter. Matt Hayden's going to hold on. He is going to take the win here tonight at Pocono. Matt Hayden, your winner here tonight at Pocono. Now, he really was fighting off a hard charge of Caleb Clenard there, folks. Man, what a finish. And Dustin Stallings, number 1, got that final podium position as well. But congratulations to the number 5 there, Matt Hayden. Good racing there, guys. Caleb Clenard, P2. Dustin Stallings in that 3rd position. Making their way around to the front stretch. It does take a little while to get there, so he'll get all the way around there, and they'll have plenty of room to do donuts, though, as they make their way now out of the final turn. Who knows, we might see a trio of donuts here. Let's see what happens as they come down to the stripe. Time to do a little celebrating here, folks. Matt Hayden, Caleb Clenard, and Dustin Stallings. Hayden, your winner. Lighten them up here at Pocono. While he's doing it, let's go ahead and get these guys up on victory lane here. Let's go find everybody. Let's see, where's Matt at? Let's get Matt first. Let's see, he's in here somewhere. There he is. I'll move him on up. And then we'll grab Caleb Clenard and Dustin Stallings. If I can find them. There's Caleb right there. He's up near the top of the order. We'll move it down there. See where's Dustin at? Dustin. There's Dustin. Bring Dustin on up, and we'll head on down there with them. Okay, folks, we're down here with your top 3: Matt Hayden, Caleb Clenard, and Dustin Stallings. Hey, Matt, you got a copy.
Man, I got you.
Man, I tell you, what a finish, man. Congratulations. One hell of a race there, man, and congratulations on that win.
I tell you, there's not many of these that you were like physically exhausted from, but I am weak. I mean, that was tough.
Man.
I mean, we had that trying to run Blake down before that last pit stop. Was trying to catch up to him, and then get ahead of him through that cycle, and then try to hold him off. Late caution. I mean, it's just, man, I don't know. And I felt like I was under the flag stand when that last caution came out before the white flag. I was probably further back than that, but I thought it was all over it then. And man, Caleb freaking ran me down, and there's probably a moment where he backed out a little bit. He probably could have gotten me and moved me, but appreciate clean racing from him. Man, I'm wore out.
I tell you, man, and both Blake Roebuck and Mark Beverly, they were right there, and
yeah,
I don't know, did Blake get a like an EOL for something, because he got into the third team there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't catch race control on it. I think it was pretty well assumed that something happened back there, and they got together, and he was faulted for it. It was, whether it was Caleb or him, it was going to be a close finish at the end either way.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to get gifted a win. But towards the end, we needed every advantage we could get. Man, I'm just glad that I'm not being interviewed second again this season.
I was always a bridesmaid and never a bride, man. I tell you, not today.
Man, a true Mark Martin fan. It just comes with the territory, I guess, to finish second in everything. So,
man,
yeah, man, I'm just happy. I want to thank guys, Misfit, Rusty, Harold, Jimmy. Man, it was tough out here, so I'm just, I don't know if you can tell, I'm excited to finally get in victory lane.
And still had to work for it, because Caleb, he was right there, and Dustin, he was hot from the All-Star race. So, yeah, man, congratulations again, man. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Man, just Alex for watching out there, for Austin back here screaming while he plays Halo or Battlefield or Roblox or whatever he's doing back here behind me, instead of, I don't even think he knows I won. So, anyway, he said, "You won?" Yeah, buddy. Oh man. Anyway, no, that's it, man. Thanks for the broadcast. Thanks everybody out there.
Absolutely, man. Well, go celebrate, man, and we will see you next week.
Howdy.
All right, now. Hey, Caleb, we got a copy.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Man, I tell you, you started the outside pole, man, and went through a whole, man, I tell you, that was like a journey getting back up to the front. But, man, you know what they say, it's never over till it's over, and at least you got a shot. And, I mean, you definitely took it, man. You didn't leave anything on the table, man. Congratulations with that P2 finish.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I felt like I thought the race was going to go a lot more green flag laps than it did. So, like the first run, I planned on doing 2 full fuel runs without taking a set of tires. Mm-hmm. So I was just trying to save some fuel. That way I could try to make it on 4 stops if it did go green. And next thing you know, we started getting caution. So, I lost all my track position from my original game plan, and it was tough to make it back up there. There's a lot of fast guys tonight, but yeah, I felt like I could have maybe moved Matt a couple times in that last run, but man, I couldn't bring myself to it, because at Darlington, he definitely had the better truck, and he could have easily moved me. So
yeah.
Respect goes a long ways, and I mean, he's always run me clean. So I can't go rough him up when he had plenty of opportunities to do the same to me earlier on in the season.
Yeah, I tell you, man, but I tell you, you guys race so hard anyway, and so close. It's just entertaining to watch, and another great show here tonight. And I guess you were a little surprised that you had the cars. This place, you do kind of expect to have a lot of long green flag runs.
Yeah, I was honestly, like, in practice and stuff, I made probably 2 or 3 qualifying runs, and the rest I just tried to focus on long green flag stints. It definitely helped too, because I'm still halfway wore out from the Daytona 24 this past weekend.
That's right. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, man.
So yeah, it was fun. Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather run these 80 to 150 lap races here.
Yeah. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
AAR Roofing, 5 Star Tile Specialties, Paper Cuts, DCR Esports, Sonic Racing Graphics, you guys for doing the broadcast, everybody who has a part to do with the league. Want to say congrats to Matt. Man, I feel like he should have won so many more races this year. And glad to see him get the first one of the year, kicking it off right here before the playoffs. And also good run to Dustin, man. He's been on it past couple weeks here.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations again. Go get some rest, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. See you later.
Hey, Dustin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Yeah, man. I tell you, and you know, you're still riding that wave from last week, man. You know, and when those opportunities are there, and you jumped right on them last week and also this week, man. Congratulations on that podium finish.
I appreciate it. Yeah, just last week I was definitely pumped up to finally get a win, even though it wasn't a points race, but it still felt good.
Mm-hmm.
It was much bad luck that I've had between internet connection and then just things not going my way.
Right.
But to be honest with you, this third place finish feels like a win to me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, you know, I mean, it's always nice to be up the front, man. You know, if you're not up there a lot, but man, I tell you, you definitely you stayed out of trouble and had that racing luck that you needed to have, and also, you know, you definitely was up there fighting at the end, and not just saying, "Oh, I'm just lucky to be here" and stuff. You definitely did what you had to do to stay up there, man. Congratulations again. And anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to all our sponsors. You got Aquatic Express and Sonic Graphic Design. You got 213 Sim Racewear. That's our race control, Anthony Ludy. Then Williams Performance Garage, the Winning Bid Auctions. Got Checkered Flag Books, and then David Hall Racing. Then we also have anybody else that is affiliated with the league. There's so many to name off. It's definitely, if it weren't for all of their help, we wouldn't be able to keep doing this and give these guys a place to race and everything and have fun. And I want to give a shout out to you as well for doing the broadcast. You do a really good job at that. But dude, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That last restart, I did not feel like that line I ran going into one was going to work.
Oh, man.
It paid off. But I was sitting there riding behind Caleb and Matt. I'm waiting for them to kind of get together, and it never happened. Those two guys got quite a bit of respect for each other, and that's good to see. And happy for Matt for finally getting the win this season. It'll come to me eventually. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of momentum going after last week, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Hey, you keep racing around those fast guys, and you keep on, and that stuff's going to rub off, man. You know, it's just a matter of time. And like you said, just keep on digging, man. And good to see you on that podium, man. And congratulations again. Go celebrate, and we will see you guys next week.
Thank you. You too, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, folks. Well, man, that will do it for this evening. And that was talk about an awesome race. That was completely awesome there. And let's go ahead and bring up the final results here of the evening. Matt Hayden finally getting that points win of the season. Caleb Plenard second, Dustin Stallings third, Rusty Modesty fourth, Jordan Stencil fifth. Ron Walters finished P6 there. Good for Ron there. Will Rhino seventh, Joey Mines eighth, Harold Rothery another top 10 finish, ninth, and Alan Martin, he rounds out the top 10. And look on down the order there and see where your favorite driver is, and see where they ended up at. So don't forget to join us later on this week for round 8 of the Virginia iRacing League. It's the Burt Duffy Excavation 100 at Langley Speedway. And then we'll be back next week here with Twisted Chassis. If I can turn that off, there we go, for the David Hall Racing 127, round 13. And so for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.